Good morning, good morning. It's George here on the bike for a change. I've been wanting to ride my road bike so much and I haven't done it. So now it's a Saturday morning, it's beautiful out. Actually, it's getting a little chilly, but not extreme or anything. Today is the first time I ride with gloves on, and I'm glad I took the gloves because it's painful when your hands get so cold. Edmonton, Alberta, the weather changes when the fall rolls around, you know. We have had a fantastic summer. It's been a little late. Right now we had, even this week, still some kind of a heat wave, you could almost call it. But it's not extreme or anything like the middle of August can be. So yeah, there's really no complaints about that. As you've probably seen, or maybe you've seen, but maybe you're interested if you haven't, I'm still working on a 1989 pickup truck that I'm rebuilding. It's come quite a long way, but when I first got into this truck, I didn't really understand the scope of the project I was taking on. And I have to definitely admit that, but now I do. And you know, coincidentally or non-coincidentally, we're gonna be right about the 2-year anniversary of the day when my original service truck disappeared. So if everything goes well by that date, maybe that's the day when I'll get this thing inspected, and then I can slap a plate on there. I'm gonna have to get insurance before I can even move it. So obviously I don't want to forget about something stupid and then have to get it re-inspected, or well, once I roll it out of there and get somebody to look at it, see if it's roadworthy, then I just want to put the plate on there and be able to drive it from that day on. Stopping here for a minute to talk to you guys. Well, you could consider this my September unscripted vlog, I guess, with a bike ride. I haven't been doing these unscripted vlogs this year consistently, even though that had been one of my kind of New Year's resolutions, if you could call it that. Yeah, it's just part of doing a YouTube channel, and it is essential on YouTube that you learn how to talk to the camera with a little bit more confidence, with even sometimes you lose your train of thought, how to recuperate faster and all this, and this was a good practice for that. But more recently, most of my videos were unscripted. They were centered around the pickup truck, obviously. Now, first thing I want to talk about is my road bike. You can see it right there. Well, I haven't ridden it that much this summer, and it started with quite a fiasco with the tires that I had ordered. You know, it was a big disappointment. I had finally found some 27-inch tires, brand new on Amazon. I thought once I put those on there, they'll be good forever. They even advertised that they were suitable for older rims that don't have the clincher profile, you know. So I thought, well, yeah, I'm gonna put those tires on and it's gonna be good forever. But then what happened is, like, I kept blowing them. They blew off the rim time after time. And I tried, guys. I tried really hard. There are videos about it on this channel earlier this summer, and it never worked. Eventually I just returned the tires, put the old tires back on. So then yesterday I went on Facebook, you know, and there's some guy who's got tires almost like the ones I have on there. There's very little tread on there. It's a road bike tire, and there's an arrow on it. And the post says, well, my tire is installed backwards. And you should have seen the comments, guys. First of all, there are some that take it really seriously, you know. Yes, you have to put the tire the right direction. Then there are others that say, well, that's where I tend to lean in this. It doesn't matter. It's a bicycle tire. It's a damn bicycle tire. It really doesn't matter. You just put it on whichever way you like it, and the result will pretty much be the same. And now, some of them distinguish between knobby tires and the smooth ones, and yeah, definitely there's a difference between those. But I would even say that even if you have knobby tires, at the speed you're going and stuff, it's going to make very little difference when your tire's installed backwards. In my opinion, directional bicycle tires is a gimmick that we just don't need. You don't need it, guys. But I stand corrected. If you want to leave your comment, I'm all ears, you know, I'm all ears. But I mean, it's going to be hard to convince me, because I've been riding bicycles for like, well, not exactly 60 years, but it's in the high 50s, you know, and I've never noticed a difference with which way the tire was turned. But back to those comments. On the picture, you could see that the tire had a little bit of, yeah, they call it dry rot, but it was just in the starting phases. It wasn't really very advanced. So some people mentioned, well, you have bigger problems than that. You need to change those tires right away. Are all these people super wealthy so they can just go out and replace a tire? I guess it doesn't cost that much for a tire, eh? But let me show you mine. I mean, I put these tires back on the bike because I was fed up with what I had for a new tire, and I have to add that these are 27-inch tires. They are not as widespread as the 700s, at least not anymore. So, you know, I got these ones, Continental brand. They're good tires, but I was replacing them because, yeah, I bought them used in 2018 or something like that. Have a look. Well, it's not really dry rot now, is it? But they're definitely not new tires. But so far, yeah, I've been okay. I've been okay with those. So you leave me your thoughts on this. For this season, no matter what you tell me, I'm gonna keep riding these, because to be honest with you, we're at the end of September. There's not gonna be a whole lot more riding with this bike. In October, perhaps 2 or 3 rides on the weekend. Maybe more, but realistically, because I'm doing this truck, you know, there's not gonna be a whole lot of bike rides this October. The weather also tends to get colder, and well, today is actually, I'm overdressed. I'm overdressed, and probably the video's overexposed because the reflectivity of this rain jacket. I'm gonna hop back on that bike, go for a ride. I also brought my DJI Mini 2 drone that I haven't flown in a while. The last time I tried to fly this, there was a problem with the software, so I'm hoping that's fixed. Gonna try it out later on this ride, and yeah, I hope you just stick around. I'll talk to you soon. Good morning. dangerous. How can they do that to a trail if you're gonna use it on a bicycle? Yeah, what were they thinking? So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of drone footage. It's beautiful fall weather here. That's what I wanted to show you. And now I'm gonna hop on my bike and head back to the house because the day is still young and there's a lot of opportunity to get stuff done. That's the reality. Just gotta get home, get shit done, and I'll see you very soon in another video.